Hola, people. Well, hello, Brenda. Good to see you. You made it. We're here. We're together. We're going to have fun. It's Friday, and I am late. I am late. I try to do this between 3 and 4 my time. It's 4:33, but it's Friday, and a bitch had to get their hair done. So I had to do my hair. Uh, I just feel I feel so much better when I have my hair done. For anyone who gets highlights, who lifts their hair, who colors their hair, you know how it is. Like when you have roots, you just feel some type of way. I mean, there's a little roots okay, but then when you get you get some roots, you just like I just need to get it refreshed, and here I am. Not that you care, but it's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna work with the Wisdom of Avalon cards. Well, hello, Sarah. Um, I don't know how you got here, but welcome. I'm not sure how you got here, but welcome. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the experience. We're gonna have fun. We basically pull some or oracle cards today, but we pull some oracle cards and we just discuss. We have conversation. So pay attention to how they make you feel, what comes up for you, and everyone feel free to share your thoughts, your expressions, anything that pops up, because this is our time together. We get to share, we get to have fun, we get to enjoy, and we get to do whatever we want because it's our time, it's our time. Ooh, awesome, Brenda. I'm happy for you. I'm excited. Hello, Nadia, Raylene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, let's just get into it. And if you want, I'm pretty sure I think you can see part of one card, but I have the cards up on my Instagram, so you can check out the cards on my Instagram. I kind of sorta. I think one of the cards is blocked off. But the first card is the Wasp, the Animal Guides of Avalon, the Wasp. What does Wasp mean to you? What do you think of when you think of Wasp? I think of assholes. Like people assholes, not like assholes. You know what I mean? I think of, assholey people. Do you get what I mean? I think you do. But that's what I think of when I think of Wasp. Like the Wasp is anger, retaliation, jealousy. So we have that as our first card to contemplate. Let me just read to you a little bit. The wasp has a stinger that hurts with poison when confronted. Okay? Be mindful of how you address the world when the wasp appears on your path. If you're not careful, you may sting or be stung. The wasp reminds you that pain is a choice. So don't waste your stinger on a petty quarrel. Are you jealous or envious or the victim of someone who is? Jealousy and envy are the children of fear and lack. Send love, light, and compassion, and stay clear of the sting. Mind your own business today and save it for a life and death situation. Chances are that whatever comes up today is smaller than you perceive it to be in the grand scheme of things. On the other hand, when you feel the sting of a wasp, be smart and swat it away. Defend yourself. The wasp sends an omen of warning to protect yourself as well. So, what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? So that's kind of part of why we named this Mind Your Business. So the wasp. Uh, the wasp, anger, retaliation, and jealousy. What I really like about this card, and let me know what you think, but what I really like about this card is the whole thing about a choice to win, a choice of when to use your stinger, and to just be very mindful, be very discerning and careful of what we're getting ourselves into, especially with Mercury in retrograde right now. We want to be careful as to how we communicate because it might not be as effective as we want, or we might come across a little more angry, a little more assertive, well, aggressive, I should say, not assertive. And so it's time that we mind our business. And that's like the best thing we can do in any given situation. Like, mind our business. It's not our life. It's not like, if someone makes us angry, by just witnessing something that they've said or they've done or just whatever, the best thing most times is to mind our business, because we are not them and they are not us. And so it is important that we focus on, what brings us the most joy, what we can do in our own lives. If we are giving other people our power so much, we are allowing them to dictate to us how we feel and shape our own reality, right? And so I think that the whole mind your business part is very important. Stick them in a jar. Hey, sometimes it's necessary. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's necessary for sure. So pick your battles. Yes, I like that. It is pick your battles. Absolutely. The Wasp, anger, retaliation, jealousy. And another thing to note right now is, like, the first thing that pops into my head as well, is that it's nice to know, that, okay, if someone is jealous of me, or if I'm jealous of them, but if it's being directed towards me, if it's being projected at me, that's not my business. It has nothing to do with me. If someone is jealous of me, if someone is putting anger on me, but they're not wanting to have a conversation about it, they're just directing that energy towards me, well, that's more about them. That's whatever they're going through, I may behave in a certain way that frustrates people, or that makes them feel something, or that it activates something within their past, or whatever their own upbringing, whatever it is. And they can be angry, or they can be jealous, or whatever, and that's not my business, right? Does that make sense? And so that's it's on them. And so it helps us to realize, you know what? I'm not doing anything wrong. This is my life, and I choose to live it the way I see fit. And so if someone is angry with me, then it is up to them to bring that to me so we can discuss it, we can work through it. But if they're just going to direct that anger towards me, again, that's just not my business. I get to focus. I don't need to mind myself with that stuff, because it's not on me. It's not what I'm working through, because it's not my life. Those are not my choices. That's not how I'm seeing things. Um, let's see. Ooh, I like your hair. Is that a real picture? It almost looks like, I love that hair though. This picture right here almost reminds me of, like, oh, it looks like art, almost like, I can't explain it. It's like in between, like, the real, like, photograph and then, like, a paint picture. So anyway, sorry, I just got distracted. I love the hair though. So the good thing is, if you find yourself jealous of someone, maybe it shows us what we really want in a way. Maybe they have something we need that we want to work towards. Find the positives. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think also, it's like, someone's jealous of us. We don't have to. You're right. Absolutely, we can. It can show us, like, things maybe that we don't even see, because sometimes when people are jealous of us, like you express, like, it's over things that we don't even recognize. But then when we see, oh, they're jealous of me for this, wow, um wow, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, maybe I am good at something. Maybe I've had people jealous of me for various reasons. And one, is some things, like, my skills as a tarot reader, right? That's a long time ago. But anyways, I had that come up, and it's like, I didn't really think I was that great of a reader at that time. Like, I love doing what I did, or still do. But I looked at it differently when I realized, oh, you're jealous of me for this. I'm like, oh, maybe I am a little more experience, or I come across, a way that is understandable and relatable, than I actually thought. So yeah, I can see the positive in that too. It's like, we have to, like, okay, thanks. That's a cool thing. Um, oh, that's funny. I just got my roots done too. So yay, fun. I like that. Okay, so let's go to the second card and we'll blend it all together. So the Wasp initiates this contemplation, and then the Bard, the Messengers of Avalon, is our second card. Music and poetry, myth, history, the enchantment of storytelling. Okay, so what does the bard say to you? This card represents music, storytelling, the passing of truths, myths, and legends from generation to generation through the spoken word or song. In ancient Avalon, the traditions and stories of the people were gathered on leaves that served as letters in a living alphabet and were tended in vast, long houses. Here, the druids and priestesses came to read and weave the stories of magic and the sacred relationship to the god and goddess of and the mystery. Those schooled in the art of music and storytelling were given the task of informing their world and keeping the stories of their culture alive. They were given the name of bard. When the bard appears, you're asked to seek answers in your personal history, go back into your own story, and find the threads of the patterns in your reality and trace their length to the present. Perhaps you'll be surprised by how much of your past or that of your ancestors still weaves its influences on you today. When the bard appears, he asks you to retrieve the stories woven in the past. Perhaps you need to learn about the history of someone or something important to your inquiry. The seeds of the future are always hidden in the soil of the past. It's time to dig a little to find the clarity you need. Don't be afraid to learn the patterns of history. The only way to honor them or change them is to know them. Perhaps it's time to listen to music and allow yourself to be carried into the land of memory and listen for its messages as the strings of your soul are strummed by the hand of the divine. Remember that the bard appears to help you stay in tune with all that is. You are music, and your story is sung in the heavens. What does that say to you? I like that. I like that. The muses or druids take time to create your magic. I like it. It tells me read the vibration. Music is a universal language. Absolutely. I'm always listening to music that like I don't even understand the words, but I love the tones. I love everything about it. And it's just you can feel it, right? So what does the bard say to you? How does it make you feel? And so we realize again, that's why we titled this video mind your business and enjoy the music. Music is very healing, and it's and mind your business and enjoy the music. Enjoy a book. Enjoy writing. It's looking at the patterns of our history, but enjoy something, right? And so that's kind of the thing. Whatever this anger is going on, whatever like the jealousy or whatever is being worked here, that sort of stinger energy, that anger, that frustrating energy that is kind of trying to make itself known. Well, the best way to diffuse a situation is to turn on some good music, as well as to maybe instead of lashing out, if it's us, we can listen to music and allow the music to sort of help us navigate some of those problems. Or we can get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, or just type at our keyboard and start writing things out. Like, this is how I feel. This is what I'm going through. Maybe I need to write a poem, or maybe I need to write a short story or something to get out my frustrations, my aggressions, or whatever it is that I'm working through at this moment. But it is a time for us to take full ownership of our own story, and to also, I feel like this is almost like the breaking of curses. It feels like the breaking away of patterns, the breaking away of ancestral patterns, or family patterns, family traumas, right? So it's like letting go of those things, and finding the solution to I'm no longer going to handle things this certain way. Like, my upbringing has taught me, like, oh, everyone has handled situations like this. Like, I come from a certain type of family where there's shit talking behind one's back all the time, and I do participate in it. Obviously I do. Like, I'm not going to reply there, but like, I try, like, if there is something that needs to be discussed, I am not going to like hold resentment and just be silent and just project it. I am one to be like, hey, we got to talk about something. We're going to talk. If you're not ready to talk, that's okay. That's fine. But I'm going to put it out there. Like, recently at what was it? It was my mom's birthday, and my grandma, she made a comment about my niece, about her weight, and I stood up and I was like, oh no, we don't do that here. We're not going to talk about that. She is a child. She's growing. You're not going to put that on her, because she's already done that to a cousin of mine. She's done that to a lot. She doesn't mean anything negative about that. I mean, she's saying negative stuff, but she doesn't realize what's going on here. And so I was like, quick, boom! I didn't even realize what I was doing, and I was like, no. That's my niece. That's my baby. You're not going to do that to her. She's already has to grow up as she has already has to grow up in a society as a woman, and she has to deal with all of that, and she's already in a weird phase, right? And so we're not going to do that. Do not comment about her weight. Do not. And I stood up and I was like, no, we're going to break through this, right? And normally people would just hush hush, but people wouldn't talk about it. There would be no discussion. It would just be, whispers, right? Does that make sense? And so that's kind of what I feel like this is going on as well with this wasp and bard energy. It's like, okay, we have to tell a new story for our ancestry. We cannot keep perpetuating the same thing. We have to do better. We must choose to do better. And so sometimes that means listen to the music, feel it, and work through it, and change and shift into how we handle things differently, and choose to handle things differently than we have in the past. Yep, be the first to break the cycle within your family. Silence is yeah. Yes, yes. I like that. Yeah. Okay, so I really like, and I feel also like this could be something again. We'll be back on Monday, but we'll have the weekend, so this could be even like start working on stories for ourselves, y'all. So maybe, where am I angry in my life? Like, what am I angry about in my life? And a lot of times we can even take these two cards to signify, like, okay, I'm maybe angry about something. Okay, and the bard is like, let's change the story. So maybe I'm frustrated about where I'm at in life or a situation. Well, guess what? I get to change that. I can write a new story. I can edit my current story. Let me contemplate this. This is up to us to contemplate. What do we want to change? And let's focus on that. Let's create a song, let's create a poem, let's do something fun, and let's rewrite the damn story of our lives, because we want to create something better for ourselves, and it's possible. It's possible. And so let me utilize the frustration and the anger that I have right now, and let me see what's going on with that. Let me help to heal that. Let me help to work through that. And so when I witness and I observe this anger, then I can focus on what it means to feel better, and what it means to step away from that and move through and become better for my life situation. Does that make sense? And so the bard could very well be, it's time for us to tell a new story. Let's do it. Let us do it. I'm excited. Let me get a little sip. So, do you have any last minute thoughts, any last minute perceptions? Barge on through. I like that. That's funny. I like it. Ooh, fun. Fun. I like that. Yeah, have fun, y'all. Okay. So if you don't have any last minute thoughts or perceptions, I'm gonna start to end this. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you, Sarah. Welcome. Welcome to our Deviant dailies. I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you participated too. That's so fun. So it was good to have you here, and good to see you, Brenda. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. We do these videos twice a day, Monday through Friday, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. So these are just like little videos for us to contemplate, have conversations, discuss cards, They don't replace, actual readings, but they're really great to connect and to grow and to just think about things. And I think that helps us to empower ourselves. You know what I mean? So I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. Have fun, enjoy, do all the wonderful things. And if you want to know how to support this experience and future experiences, you're more than welcome to click the links in the description and find out various ways to support and to engage with me. So keep engaging, and I'll see you. I'll see you back on Monday. Absolutely, I will. So enjoy, and at any moment, if you want to suggest any like content for future videos and such that don't have to do with the Deviant dailies, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help where I can. I'm here to be of service where I can. So I will talk to you on Monday. Take care.